Yeah, fellas, I'm back. I'm reading a post on my forum. One of the brothers finally looking into toastmasters. He writes, Supreme talks about it being a huge tool for us, and he recommends it. I'm interested in getting involved, but I was wondering a few things about it. He goes in to say he's looked into it a bit. Uh, he's wondering if it works on the schedule. What I want to share with you is one of the fellows I've talked about as being successful on my forum that had a woman take him all the way down to Sedona. He's also started his own business, and listen to what he has to say about it. He's a Caucasian male. Toastmasters is awesome. I can attribute a lot of my success in business and the game to Toastmasters. You can have us tell you all about how great it is, but you need to just attend a meeting and have the experience for yourself. And he writes, find a club with at least a dozen members. Okay, I've talked to I was blue in the face about the benefits of Toastmasters, but let me try that again for some of the new people. Toastmasters is a local organization in Edmonton. One of the brothers pulled up 65 local areas where you can go and do Toastmasters. 65 in that one city alone. Okay, here in my town, I don't know, we have about 50 of them. They occur at all different places, in workplaces. But what it is a public speaking organization. It teaches you public speaking and leadership. Okay, you guys do understand that women admire public speakers. They're like stars. Okay, so I noticed when I was speaking at Borders bookstores, I was attracting a lot of women. Just would stand there and just watch me. It was like I was teaching fitness classes again. Okay, that's one thing. They teach you how to speak, how to deliver a speech. They also teach you leadership skills, which are vital. Why in the game? Because women love leaders also. Women admire a man that can overcome this. It used to be the number one fear back in the 1970s. People would rather die than give a fucking speech. A lot of people like to talk shit, but they never had to stand up in front of a crowd and deliver an organized, well-presented speech. Some people get up there and ramble, but that's not a speech. Okay, so the people that kind of make fun of this kind of stuff, public speaking, they're the cowards, never stood up there and actually did it. Now, the big benefit that it does, this is the number one fear, one of the number one fears out there. When you overcome this fear, which is way up here next to death, so it's below death now. Think of what your fear of approaching beautiful women is, which is down here. What it does to that. It makes it shrink down and seem real small. Plus, you improve your conversation skills. You learn how to become an effective listener, which is one of your most powerful communication skills. That, as I've said before, many of the people that come to this niche, or community, they lack communication skills. So you have an organization that only costs like $40 for, I think it's 6 months. $40 for 6 months? Are you fucking kidding me? You can't find $40 for 6 fucking months, but you can go to the fucking nightclub and spend $40 a night, drink yourself silly? But you can't invest 6 months in your future success, because it's also prepares you for success at work. When they want someone to run a meeting, you have the skills to do that. I've used my skills in Toastmasters over and over again, even at both my little brother's funeral and my father's funeral. And both times I've had the ministers come up to me and tell me that was what I delivered was well spoken. Not that I was trying to get their approval. Okay? I impressed a lot of people, including the military people at my father's funeral. There are so many benefits to Toastmasters. It's just unheard of. Plus, you get to interact with people. Okay? Get you out of your fucking house, off your fucking computers, into the real world, interacting with real people. Plus, it helps you overcome one of the number one fears out there. And then your work situation, you learn about communication skills, so you learn how to communicate. By the way, managers are good communicators. If they cannot communicate to get the work done, they get fired. Okay, so this improves you for management in your jobs. If you start a business, you learn how to communicate your need for, like, you need to go fundraising. You communicate your need for money and sell your products, your projects. Toastmasters prepares you for everything out there, just about. Hell, you can do a speech on taking a shit. How to better improve taking a shit. It's the benefits are just overwhelming. I don't know if, well, there are certain type of people, but not too many idiots cannot see the benefits that I'm talking about. It takes a real dumbass to not see what I'm talking about and understand the benefits when you really think about it. If I learn to speak in public, wow. What about if I'm in a group situation? And you know, you guys in a group situation, something happens. Like I just finished developing a program on motivation. Okay, how to motivate yourself. Like you get kind of run down in the game or in life. So I've got 9, actually I have 10 modules. And I'm trying to cover everything, you know, people's lives. Not just dating, but some of you guys have girlfriends, some of you guys have children. So I'm trying to cover everything where you might need some motivation at. But it's designed to bring you up. And one of the sections was, like, what if a disaster happens? Like family emergencies or public disasters or shit happened at work. You learn how to stand up and speak. And that way you lead the team. You become a leader. When you become a leader, women can smell that on you. Okay? Think about how few of you guys are actual leaders in your lives. You get around your friends, you're the flunky. Okay? Be honest with yourself. Okay? Think about how you're the flunky at work. And be honest with yourself. Think about what happens when you become the leader. You learn leadership skills, how to run a meeting, stuff like that. Valuable skills that employers really do appreciate and will pay you for. Yeah. So the benefits are endless. And as this brother, the wordsmith, says, I can attribute a lot of my success in business and the game to Toastmasters. A lot of my success in business and the game. He learned how to do public speaking. And I've been looking at his speeches, some of the speeches, and gave him some pointers and stuff like that. He's got my my public speaking product, which I never even talk about. And I don't push a lot of stuff on you guys. I developed it for the guys on my forum that wanted some extra help. Okay, it's how I was able to win 13 speeches in a row through that one technique that I'm teaching the guys. All right, I don't even remember the fucking website that I have it on. Fuck. That's pretty fucked up, isn't it? I can't remember the fucking site. But I'm not trying to push shit on you. You guys who need the extra help, it's there if you need it. I'll eventually remember the site and I'll put it out there again. Okay? So you guys have a good day. And peace.